So Logan Paul has recently uploaded a video, his first video in about 3 weeks now, in which he talks about suicide prevention. It's a documentary and it's all about suicide prevention. He meets a few suicide victims as well as the owner of a suicide charity. And I just want to say first of all that it's a good documentary with a good message. And you know, this channel is all about making good documentaries with hopefully good messages. So I approve of that, but there's one thing that sort of bugs me a bit, and that's that it makes it seem easy to deal with somebody with depression or somebody that's severely suicidal. Now let me tell you that I have dealt with somebody who is suicidal before, and it's not as easy as the points in the video suggest it is, and it's nowhere nearly half as understood as a 7-minute video can possibly make you think. And you know, everyone's going to look at that and assume that, you know, that's all you have to do is just reach out to someone who's suicidal and contact them. When I know myself that there's different levels of obviously people that are suicidal, but the person I was dealing with wasn't able to. It wasn't that simple, and I think I'm making this video to raise that conversation about suicide and depression and just mental health in general now. I think, you know, it's worth having this conversation with the world, because you don't understand what it's like dealing with somebody with severe mental health issues. And you're all assuming that you can just go on a website or contact a teacher and it's all magically waved away. She takes the pills, she goes to the doctors, and then everything's all better. It's not like that at all. You've got to remember, in here is a personality, and in front of it is emotions, and in front of that is every disease, and in front of that is all our senses, and in front of that is everything that in our environment, and around that is everything that's not in our environment. And then it all gets jumbled and mixed together, and we don't really understand what's in here. If we did, we'd be able to, I don't know, connect our brains to the internet, and I'd be able to tell you exactly what it is that I'm trying to say right now. And I can't, because, partly because I don't want to reveal too much personal information. Because it's not fair to the people, and partly because it's too difficult to understand anyway. It's yeah, and the documentary is good, but maybe it's too short, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's too simple, maybe he's just making it for his child audience, which is fine, whatever. There's different levels of talking about different topics, I understand that. And maybe his audience are literally down at the basic level. That's fine. He can carry on joking about and disrespecting Japan and you know, all the other stuff that makes people hate him. And then, you know, people have said that this is a PR stunt. Yeah, at the end of the day, the purpose behind it is good, okay? But I want to raise the conversation about the topic. I don't want you to go and hate on Logan Paul, and I don't want to either shut down the documentary because it has a good purpose. But I'm just saying it's completely not as easy as you might think, okay? And it's not as simple, and it's not as easy to fix, and it's not something that should be promoted, and it's not something that should be accessible, and it's not something that, you know, it's not just a trivial thing. Like, oh, I've made a mistake. Here's a documentary, guys, and I'm going to interview some people, and now everything's better. Nobody commits suicide anymore. And it's like, it's not that trivial. But, you know, it's Logan Paul. He's a bit of a dick, but he's Logan Paul. So yeah, sorry. I just had to react to that. Maybe nobody's going to watch that, but I felt like just reacting because it has some personal issues with me. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.